A very good afternoon to Doctor. My name is Logi. My matrix number is 223021. Today I'll be presenting Lab 9 on ACL. So I've done most of the configuration. I just have left with the results to verify the results. So before that, I will explain the topology. So basically, we have a topology here where R1 and R3 are connected to the uh, private one, which connects to R2, which connects to the S1 and S2 servers. So now the scenario that requires that R1 only has permission to telnet to S1 and R3 only has permission to tell to FTP server to S2. So this private one is connected by OSPF with R2, R3, and R1. So this will be the default route, and the password for the telnet server and FTP server are both the same. So now I'll get into the configurations. So basically, I have configured and the path exists from R1 and R3 to S1 and S2. So this is the path, and there is a path exists between R1 and R2 S1 and S2, and this show the path from R3 to S1 and S2. So there is a path. So I have done the ACL and I have enabled Telnet. I have enabled FTP servers for both S1 and S2, and I've given permission to only to R1, R1 for Telnet, and R3 for FTP server. So now I'll be showing to verify the configuration. So I'll go to R1. So now I will try to Telnet to S1. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I've logged in. So I'll try to ping to S1 since I will try to ping to S2, sorry. I'll ping to S2 to prove that it is indeed uh in S1. 0. So the path exists and I've connected to pinged S2. So now if I want to prove that uh the R1 is indeed telnetting to S1, so I will just I can just do this S1 display users, and this shows R1's is being connected since there's no username for telnet, so it displays as unspecified. So that is for telnetting. So if I try to FTP to serve, let's say if I try to FTP to S2, it shouldn't be able to do it because there's R1 doesn't have permission to FTP to server to S2. Only R3 has. So now I'll try to do the same thing for R3. I'll try to telnet first, which I cannot do because R3 has no permission to telnet to S1. So as you can see, you can't connect to the remote host because RT has no permission to telnet to S1. So now I'll do FTP, but before that, I will try to, I will not just FTP server to S2, I will try to download a file from S2 and then download it to R3. So before that, I'll check the directory. So this is the directory of R3. So when I FTP to S2, it will display the directory of S2. FTP. So now I have logged into R3. So display directory. So this is the directory of S2. So we can verify this by, so this is the directory of S2, so it's the same. So I can also check uh if check for who access S2 by doing display access. So this shows there's one user logged in with the username Huawei, and the IP address is the IP address of RT. So this shows the FTP server connection was established correctly. So now we are trying to download a file from S2 to R3. So first we'll first go to SRC first. SRC. So now in SRC folder, there's two files. So we'll download the patch file.src. Get patch. So now we have gotten the patch file. So now we'll quit and check whether it was downloaded successfully. So now we are back in R3. So as you can see, we have the patch file downloaded. And if you look at the previous one, there is no file. This is the directory of RT before the file was downloaded. So this proves that like this. Now we will close now, and that's all for my demonstration for lab 9. Thank you.